Hi there, folks. It's Sunday, day before Memorial Day, and I'm going to come out here and try to do a little hive inspection today. We'll see what we got going on here. I heard somebody. Anyways, I got some of the junk out I need. My little, look at that. Got that smoker from Temu. Pretty awesome. It's working so far. But being new, I was like, I'm going kind of cheap. If I get in this morning, stick around, then I'll stick with it. I got some more sugar water made. And yeah, I got the gloves. I'm wearing everything still. Anyways, it's cloudy. It was spitting rain earlier. I was hoping it was going to be sunny today, but apparently the bees get a little bit sassy when it's kind of cloudy and rainy. So you got to try to come out earlier, and hopefully they're not too pissed off and, pardon me, sassy, and get this done. So I'm going to get everything rolling, and it's really tough to videotape with these gloves on and stuff, but I'll see what I can get going here. Might check out those other frames of the better comb I got. I kind of peeked in there a bit, and you know, so far it doesn't look like it's doing really good. So I don't know if other people have had other experiences with that, but we'll take a peek. I mean, that stuff's been in there about 3 weeks now. I'm not even sure if they've been putting any resources in it, but we'll take a peek and check it out. Okay, so I've got hive number 1 open. I've topped off the sugar water in both in these frame feeders, and really doesn't look like a ton of growth since I got them. It's kind of neat. I've got some of these frames I actually put in after buying the nuke. So the nuke I bought, this guy, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames. He's right here. Then I put this one in and this one in. This is a black plasticell, just like this one here. You can see, but try to get down in here a little bit. It's kind of neat to see. There we go. They're actually building their own honeycomb out on that. So it's kind of encouraging to see that. So I was kind of hoping they'd grow more at this point, but there is a lot of brood. I'm not going to do a big full hive inspection today and look for the queen. They seem like they're pretty happy and they're working, and there's a lot of capped. I did see some capped brood, which means there's some baby bees about to hatch, so they appear to be growing, and maybe I'm a bit more of a back to the lander, but I kind of want to let them be as much as possible and grow up on their own. So let's scoot this guy over here, and then I'll show you these better combs. So in all fairness to them, because there's really at this point, there's not a thing stored on these. Not a thing. And again, these better combs it's just a synthetic material that would be kind of like a drawn comb. They could already go ahead and start putting resources in. But anyways, they have not yet. But in all fairness to them, I'm going to keep them in there. I brought some other frames I thought I might replace them with. But I've got this plasticell one down here, and they've hardly touched these. So, and they are working on this one, the one I showed you here. So I'm just going to give them some more time. Hopefully the sugar water will help them out. I believe whatever they call the honey flow or whatever is over for the season. Like a lot of the stuff is bloomed already, so I'm going to keep feeding them with some sugar water and hope that they just can keep on that. And I think I need to be a bit more on top of feeding them, most likely the water, so I can cheat a little bit and help them build up. Nothing's as good as the real thing, but you can see they're still out getting after it. A ton of bees in here, and the challenge is always like getting these tops back on here. My little hive tool there, without smushing them. But it seems like, sadly, unfortunately, it's probably just some rookie mistake stuff. But they usually tend to get one or two, like these poor guys here. Anyways, I'll clean those off. And they're not coming and going too much here at the point. They're probably like, what in the heck is going on? So anyway, smoker's rolling pretty good there. Thanks, Temu. All right, I'm gonna button this one up. I'm gonna go just do a very quick glance at the second hive. I already topped their water off, and then I'm gonna roll on and let these girls be. So appreciate you watching. Thanks. I thought I was done, but apparently I'm not done, because I got in the second one here, and I did find a frame of this better comb. So it's looking like they are really working it here. And I would really like to pull it out there. There we go, sorry. And see what kind of resources we can find on there. So I was going to leave them completely alone. Kind of neat, they are already, this black plasticell, they're already drawing it out a little bit. So this hive's doing a lot better, I think, than they were before. So if you'll bear with me for a moment, let me pull this out and see what we got. I'm going to go ahead and set this towards me, and I apologize if the angle is way off. Let's see here. I tell you, these bee gloves don't manipulate very well, so let's do this. Set this bad boy here. Alright, and let me work this frame out. Get a good look at it. There we go. I got some nice looking honey on that frame next to this. Alright, let's see if I can get my little fingers down in here. Pull this bad boy out. Alright, this is better comb. Oh my goodness. This is heavy. Alright, yeah. Wow, they are storing honey in here. Let's see. Cool. I'll try to get the phone here. Man, the smoker is lighting me up. Let me get this thing out of the way a little bit. Alright. Let's grab this camera. I'm sure you've been getting a great angle there while I've been talking. This is the better comb, and if you can see, how wet stuff is honey, and they are working it great. And they definitely added on to it. You can see how it's wavier. So you know what? I was a little skeptical, but it really appears to be working. Let's check out this other side. I'm going to set this phone down again. I promise if you keep watching, one day I'll buy a proper camera and suit up, but for now, yeah, this is what we're going to get. Let's take a gander over here. All right. Wow, yeah, they got some sealed, looks like some capped brood over here. I can see some larvae down in the cells. That's awesome. So they're working. I don't know if I can show you guys this or not. Let's try at least. And again, this videography really sucks, I'm sure, but I don't know if you can see down in these cells. You see those larvae? So those are pretty much baby bees. They are, they'll be capped over at one point, and then they'll emerge as an actual bee. So kind of gross looking, like little maggots or whatever, but they're doing good. This is a very encouraging sign to see they're actually working this stuff, so makes me happy. And the rest of them down here, yeah, getting after it. All right, let me see if I can turn this camera off, and let me just take a little bit closer look at this frame without talking to you guys and seeing what we can see. So appreciate you watching again. This is good. They actually got some capped up here. Probably looks like honey. And in my experience and what I've learned so far, it seems like in these brood frames they keep a bit of resources. And the honey capped around the top. See that there? It's got a white finish. And you can see this brood down here has like more of a rust or khaki colored finish. Super cool. Super cool. All right.